In this video, we are going to learn how to merge two data frames, and for that we are going to use merge method. Merge is one of the most versatile options to join two data frames, which provides similar options how we join two tables in SQL. Remember the keywords like inner join, left join, right join, outer join. We will explore all these options in this video. First, we are going to import pandas, and then we are creating two Python dictionary, that is data1 and data2. And both of these have same key, only difference is with the values. After that, we are creating two data frames, left data frame using data1 and right data frame using data2. Before we'll move to the merge part, let's execute this code and see these two data frames in console. Let me execute this code now. And over here you can see in the top we have left data frame, and in bottom we have right data frame, and we are going to join these two data frames on column A. Now let's look into merge code. Over here I'm using pd.merge, and the first parameter I'm passing is left data frame, and second parameter is right data frame. Then we have keyword argument, that is how, and value I'm passing as inner because I wanted to join these two data frame based on inner join. And the other possible values for how is left, right, outer, and cross. Now these are different way to combine two data frames. So when we are saying left, that time all the record from left data frame will be available. When we are saying right, that means all the record from right data frame will be available, and they are corresponding matching data from left data frame. Outer, it's a combination of left and right, and cross is it's kind of like creating all possible kind of combinations. So if there are 4 record in left and 4 in right, then there will be 4 cross 4, 16 records in output for cross join, and it will not require any column information. We'll see all these things in a minute. All right, so let's start with inner join. So here I'm passing condition as inner, and then this inner join should happen on column A. Okay, so col is the column. Based upon this value, I wanted to join both of these data frames. All right, let me execute this code. And here you can see this is our left data frame, this right data frame, and both of these data frame has been combined on column A. So all the value if you see, as we are using inner join, so all the common data will be available in merge output. So what is common? 1, 2, 3. 4 is there in left, 5 is only available in right data frame. So you can see this is our output. One point to note in the merge output, we have some suffix, right? Underscore x and underscore y. So columns from left data frame has suffix as underscore x, and columns from right data frame has underscore y suffix. So this is default behavior of merge method. However, we can change this suffix value, that we'll learn later. Now let's look into left join. So I will change the how condition, it should be left join. Let's re-execute the code, and now you can see all the record from left data frame is in our output. The interesting part is this particular row where it's only available in left data frame, and their corresponding right data frame value is NaN because it's not available in right data frame. All right, so similarly if we'll change this to right, Then we'll get all the record from right data frame, and nan for left side. So you see 5 is there in right data frame, and its corresponding value is not there in left data frame, so we are getting nan. Outer is combination of left and right, so we'll get all the records. Now this time fourth is available in left data frame, so we are getting the value from left columns and nan from right. Similarly for fifth, it's available in right data frame, not in left data frame, so we are getting nan for left side. Cross join is little bit different. So for cross, I cannot use any column, kind of like combining all the records. And let me print all the records here. So here you can see in cross join, it's trying to combine all possible join for these two data frames. Kind of like take the one row from left data frame and then join it with all the row of the right data frame. Then take the second, then join with all the records from the right data frame. So all together, it's kind of like creating all possible joins. Now let's discuss about one more scenario where we have different column names in left and right data frame. If you see in the left data frame, we have col underscore A, and in right data frame, we have col underscore A1. Now I wanted to use these particular columns to join, and for this scenario, we cannot use on keyword because on is there for such a scenario when we have common column names in left and right data frame, and in this particular scenario we have two different column names, right? So for that we have to separately mention that column information using left and right on. So in left data frame we are going to use col underscore A, and in right data frame we are going to use col underscore A1. Now let's execute this code. And here we have the output, and this time you can see we do not have any suffix. The reason is all the column names are different, so there is like suffix is not required in this particular scenario. One point to notice here is merge output data is in a same order how input data is 132. See 132 is the same order, but let's say that I wanted to sort this data, and for that we have to add one parameter, that is sort equal to true, and this will sort the data based on key. Now you can see data has been sorted out based on the join key. Now let's talk about one more scenario when we wanted to join two data frames based on index value. So index value you can see over here, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. So based on these index values, we wanted to merge these two data frames. And for that, we have to modify this code. And now we have to use left index equal to true and right index equal to true. Now let's re-execute this code. And this time data has been combined based on index value. Now in this scenario, we will learn how to know if data is available in both the data frames or it is missing in one of them. So for that, we have to use one parameter, that is indicator, equal to true. Now if I'll execute this code again, we'll get one additional column here which will give the information that this particular row is available in both the data frame, left and right. This one is available in only left data frame, this is in only right data frame. Now if we wanted to add one validation steps saying that we have to create this merge output only when this join is 1 to 1. That means for one record in left data frame has only one record in right data frame. If there are more than one row for same key, it should throw error. So for that we have to add one more parameter here called validate, and say relationship is 1 to 1. Possible values are 1 to many, many to 1, or many to many. These are different validations what we have. Let me save this code and re-execute this code. Right now, as there is only one record for each of these key, so we are getting the output. Now if I'll modify this particular data frame, I'm going to change the right data frame so that now for one particular key value there are two records from right data frame. Okay, so I'll save this one and try to re-execute the code. This time it should error out. Now error message, you can see that merge key are not unique, it's not satisfying 1 to 1 merge. This can be one of the business validation process what we can have. I'm modifying this data frame just to create the last scenario where we'll have same column name for B and C. Column B and C, I'm just keeping it same so that we'll get suffixes X and Y. Let's run this code. Sorry, we have to remove this data. Okay. Now we can see that we have suffixes underscore X and underscore Y. Let's say that I want my custom index to be here, and for that we have to pass one more parameter, that is suffixes equal to, then create a tuple. I wanted to say left and right. So instead of underscore X and Y, we'll get underscore left and right. Let's execute this code. And you can see we have underscore left for left data frame columns and underscore right for right data frame columns. So thanks for watching.